Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for May 8, 2015. Over the last 25 years, the Attleboro Land Trust has worked to preserve natural habitats within the Attleboro area. They made an announcement yesterday for the first time at DoubleACS that they are in the process of acquiring an additional 65 acres of property. Land Trust President Ted Leach gave us the details about the effort.
We are moving on to being able to announce today for the first time that we've come to an agreement with two brothers from a very prominent local family here who've since moved out of Attleboro, but we're hoping to create what should be our most beautiful nature preserve that has a couple of gorgeous fields on it and a very historic home on the property as well. I guess this is the announcement of our public campaign to raise funds for a roughly 65 acre fabulous piece of a larger 300 acre property that is still unbroken, wild, beautiful land. We will probably have some fundraising events. We will certainly have a fundraising campaign, and we are in the process of asking for grants from foundations for support for this, but we need to have the broadest possible support from the community to help surround Attleboro, and this will be a really important part of that with a necklace of the true gems of Attleboro.
Attleboro City Council recently approved a measure to join a Community Electricity Aggregation program for the upcoming year. In an effort to inform the public about the program, electric supply company Good Energy held an open meeting yesterday at Attleboro High School. The aggregation program brings a number of municipalities together to buy electricity in bulk and lower costs for individual users. Good Energy Business Director Stefano Loretto says that National Grid will still manage the billing and electrical infrastructure. The only thing residents should notice is a new line item on their bill. He spoke a little bit more about how this aggregation program will help the community.
Larger commercial industrial customers are very well served because they have the purchasing power, and that's reflected in the fact that almost 90% of businesses currently participate in deregulation and 5 to 10% of residents do. However, when you pull together 150,000 homes and small businesses, you now get an order of magnitude larger than even some of the largest businesses. So you're now having the same purchasing power that somebody with a commercial landlord with, I use the example of the Empire State Building because I know it's 2 million square feet of commercial real estate. And as you can imagine, those types of entities are going to get a far better rate than you and I would as individuals. It's not just the purchasing power of the city of Attleboro, but combining it with these other 15 communities gives a real significant purchasing power. We explained that really nothing changes from the way you have it now. You still will call National Grid. They're always going to be responsible for maintaining the infrastructure and repairing any damaged lines. A lot of people don't realize that their rates change in November and May. And so a lot of people that I spoke to, some people were very proud of the fact that they had changed suppliers, so they were now paying 10 cents instead of the 16 cents offered by National Grid. But the rate starting May is just over 9 cents. So you went from saving a lot of money to now you're overpaying. And that's really what I would make sure people are aware of is before you start entering into a contract now, first and foremost, get a contract that you can read. A lot of them are done over the phone. Get something that you can read and clearly understand the termination penalties. Because as long as you can terminate that contract and there's no penalties, it's fine. You can wait and see what the rate is for the aggregation program, and if there's savings, you can terminate your program and join our program.
That's all for today's update. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.